Well, hello. Excuse me, that was a frog that wanted to come out. I'm back. I'm using some of this Sunflower collection before I bury it somewhere and then forget I even have it. So we're going to do a little bit. I mean, this is flat out going to be a quickie, hopefully. I'm going to be doing a little bit more leaping because I haven't gotten my leap of faith system out of my system, or, just that whole idea. And I wanted to do something kind of quick. I mean, it may not be really quick. We'll see when I start how things turn out and how I start embellishing. But I'm starting out with my 12 of 12 pad of paper. And then this, the Hello Sunshine stamp, which is the stamp and the die. Although I'm going to see, because I know I have to have something with birthday on it. And I have this idea of doing like birthday wishes and literally, I have it stuck in my hand. Birthday wishes, sunshine kisses. So I'm going to find all of those sentiments somewhere, hopefully somewhat quickly. But we're going to get started with this. So we're going to start with picking out a couple of pieces of paper so that I know then what card background to use. And I have an idea of which ones I want to use, although wow, this one just went to the top. So now I have my 2 sheets of paper pulled out. I'm going to set my pad aside, so I got to pull my card base. I got to make a quick decision which way I'm planning on going. This one, this for sure. That's the only thing I have to make sure of is which side is up. And I am looking at the writing. So that is up for this sheet. That is up for this sheet. Now, do I want to go this way or do I want to go this way? I'm going to go landscape for this sheet. That's my decision. So I have 4 and I'm deciding cream is going to look really, really pretty with that. And then for this one, I am going to go up and down. So we're going to go portrait on those. So let me pull out of my stack of cards here. So now I have my 6 card bases pulled out. I can put these back in my little drawer. And I know that I need to go on another cutting spree. And I'm just doing a little bit of, crafting before I head out to my sister's this morning, later or, early this afternoon. So we're going to set these aside real quick because we're not going to be doing anything for a moment. And let's get to cutting this paper. So let me grab my cutter pillar here, which is to my right, under a few things, because I keep arranging and rearranging and arranging and rearranging again, because apparently I can't get that out of my system here. Trying to accommodate myself in my little tight quarters. I'm going to move my little gnomes out of my way right now. And so we now know, you guys know the system, basically. I've got to cut it down. Now, here's the decision making, because I know that I need to make them 5.5. Do I want a border or do I not want a border? I want to have a border. So that means I'm cutting them 5.25 by 4. So this way 3, if I'm cutting portrait, then I just got to cut 3 rows. But I do need to cut off an inch off, because this is 12 and 5.5 would be 11. So where do I cut the inch off of, right? I'm going to be crazy. I'm going to literally, let's see, for the sake of argument on this one, the only thing I'm going to do is cut in 1/2 inch off this paper. Oh my gosh. And then we look at the pretty. So see, there we go. I no longer, this should have not been a decision. I'm going to go ahead and do that way. And I'm going to cut 2.5 inch strips, because I have evil plans for those. If you guys have seen my other Leap of Faith card, you remember that I used up everything. So now I've got my 11-inch sheet. Now 12 by 11. Now I'm turning it this way, because now I have 12. I need to cut it 4 inches to have a little bit of border all around. So again, totally blind. 4. Right, yes, 4. Or actually to 8 inches. Another 4 inches in, excuse me, takes it to 4 inches. We're going to slice it again. I'm turning it. That's all I am doing. I'm not even looking, because I know this works now. I have faith. Okay, 5.5. We're going to cut that. We'll just set it aside. Bring this one in. We're going to cut it at 5.5, because that cuts it in half. And I blew it. It's not supposed to be 5.5. It is supposed to be 5.25. So I'm going to have one bigger than the... No, I don't. So it's 5. Oh, phooey, I didn't cut enough off. Because I'm a dingleberry. This is why you don't do math on camera. I totally forgot that I need to make these 5.25. So now... Okay, so now this one, I now know that I've got to cut it 5.25. So on this one, I'll have a longer strip at the end. 5.25, I'm not even looking. 5.25, and again, not looking. There we go. So I have a little bit, I have a 1/2 inch strip there. It's actually kind of cute. All right, so now we have this guy, so we know the only thing I have to remember is, again, now it's my 5.5 is going this way, so it is not 11. Let's think about this for a second. I try not to think, it hurts. So 5.5 would be 11, but I'm doing 5.25, so I'm taking, so that would be 10 inches. So I'm cutting a 2-inch strip off, correct? Because then it is no, 10.5, 10.5. That's what I am doing. So what am I going to do? Because I have to take it to 12, so that's 3/4 of an inch. I'm taking 3/4 of an inch off each edge. Okay, I have let the cat in because there is always a cat on the wrong side of the door. And the funny thing is I have a slider right here, right in front of me, right there. The crack up is that the slider in the kitchen, which is open because I opened it up first thing this morning when I got up to let in cool air to cool down the house. Although I think it's supposed to be a little bit warmer today, but we've had a nice couple of cool days here. We haven't had to run the AC. And the crack up is that she can open that slider. She is very good at opening up, not the slider itself, but the screen on that one. But she came around here for me to open the door for her. Okay, so here is the last one. So we obviously got a very big blank spot, and that the writing is, yeah, that's right upside up. But that's the only thing. I'll make sure that the writing is right side up. So I have a lot of room for creativity. And trust me, I already have several of these already all figured out. Give me a second, guys, and we're going to come back and we're going to start decorating cards. Hold on. Well, guys, Evernote came to the rescue, and you're going to be seeing later this week a review about Evernote. Oh, you might see the review for Evernote before I get this edited and up. But Evernote, it's a new software I just really got introduced to recently, and I've started using it, that allows me to store stuff and file it and cross-reference it so I can find stuff. So I already knew this was what I wanted to use. When I'm saying, I go, oh my gosh, for some of these blank spaces, the decoupage is going to be perfect, absolutely perfect. So we're going to use this to fill up some of these cards. And then I still needed my sentiments. I'm going to go ahead. I actually think I'm going to use even this stamp on the inside and do like grab a light gray or even a light tan, that I can just put it in the corner, you know, like on the side here, you know, with my sentiment, but still incorporate the sunflower. We'll see. I'm going crazy. I'm getting, oh, you know, it's like, too much. But I got these, but I really had my heart set on that, doing that sunshine wishes and birthday wishes and sunshine kisses. So I had to do a little bit of searching, and this is another one I think I'm going to try to use, but you may only see it as a finished product, because to use this, I'm going to have to do some coloring. I don't like it on the yellow. I'm going to be honest with you. So I think it should be done on white. If you do it on white, you got to color it in. We all know how great a colorist I am, and I am not. And one thing for sure, I'm not fast. So you'll probably see it as a finished one. But by cross-referencing, by doing the keywords in and tagging my sentiments, I was able to find kisses. I have another sunshine here. I could use just sentiment if I wanted to and not use the sunshine die, but I am. And then here I found birthday wishes, literally, because I cross-referenced everything in here. So it is for something like this, and I don't even have a tenth of what I own into Evernote. But boy, has it helped me already. I love it. Okay, so having said that, so we're going to go here. I'm going to set all of these gumaflachis aside. What I am going to do, excuse me, first is we are going to set out, we're going to do this really quick. Some of you guys have seen me already. I love decoupage. You guys know I can't, you know, I love these, and I just recently got this, so I'm finally getting around. So this is like I get to use a lot of the stuff that you've seen me get recently, suddenly. So that is really, really awesome. I'm pulling out 4, because you know what the rule is, make 1, cut 4. Or if you're going to cut 1, make 4. So I'm going to go ahead, let me find my little tape. Where's my mint tape? Where's my mint tape? There it is. Oh, look, here's more embroidery floss. I'm finding embroidery floss all over creation. Okay, so we're going to grab these, because of course now what we have to do to cut these out is we've got to line them up. And these all right, peeps, I have done no small amount of die cutting here, and I still think I have to do a little bit more, but I wanted to stop here and bring you up to speed to where my thinking is. I used up, as you can tell here, a piece of that wide strip to cut out so it would match, because I thought it would look just right little bit offset, but in the same color family for some of these cards, the sunshine. And then I've cut up obviously a bunch of beige ones because I'm just going to layer it behind. So I'm going to just do a double layer so it sticks out. But here, that doesn't work so much. It just, you know, blends in. If I were doing an eclipse card, that would be great, but that's not my plan with this one. So I went and dug up some gold, and that's going to work. The one thing I haven't done is stamped out yet my wishes, and I'm going to put that on a separate strip and add it. So I'll probably do like I think literally what I'm going to do is put sunshine kisses, and on the inside I'm going to stamp birthday wishes. So but I needed to show, so I wanted to show you also my thought process with using my all my decoupages. So for different cards, this decoupage kit works fine. For this one, this layering works fine for, and this is what I'm planning on doing. I'm going to give you that, I'm going to do it, is just to put it right down here. This works because it's a white background, but I don't like that contrast, that white where I've already decided to put the cream behind it. So I am literally not going to use this layer on this card. So I have already foamed up all of these, and I kind of have a plan formulated. So we're going to layer all of these here. This one I think is going to go right here in the bottom with my little sunshine and then my wishes. So that's the plan where I'm going. So let me very quickly go ahead and assemble, get all my sunshines all glued together. Okay, so I will do that, but I'm just going to speed it really up because you guys have seen me do it. But some of you, if I have newbies here, you guys have not seen me use my puddle method. And then I have this bow, and I'm not sure where I'm going to use it. It might be an extra. So we'll actually, no, it'll work for this one. So I should have put some foam on this one, but I'll do that in a minute. All right, so give me a second. All right, I am back. I have changed my mind, and there you go. But I ended up doing them all in the gold because I'm just, I put up here, I am not feeling this. I'm not saying I won't use them, but I'm not using them on these cards at the very least. I really like the gold sunshine. So this is going to be, this one right here will come together the fastest, only because I really only have to scribble glue on the back of sunshine and then kisses, and that finishes the card, really. So, and of course we all know how much I love to scribble on the back of sentiments, but there you go. We're just gonna bite it and quit whining. Right, it's like, get over it, Mayra. This is not that bad, and it really actually isn't. I just don't feel like making any more messy puddles. So Okay, now let's grab it with my tweezers so I don't get glue all over it. And I am going to lay it down. I've kind of more or less decided that that's where I'm going to lay it, right here. Let me just, I needed to straighten it out a little bit. That would help, huh? Now, that look good? That looks good. So I'm going to put down my sunshine. I'm going to leave my kisses flat. We'll let the sunshine kind of stick up more on it. So we will just, you know, squiggle some glue back here on my little tag. And I went ahead, like I said, I used the kisses from my kitchen sink, which stamps, which came from, that was from September. That was a September buy from Simon Says. Now, I'm not going to lie to you, that kisses took a bit. I don't know what it is about that S, but it is not user friendly. Now, hang on a minute, because I need to dot my I. So let's be really crazy. I'm going to put down a beige one first. I'm going to grab it with my tweezers because I am truly insane. We're going to lay it down a little bit more straight. Yes, come on. I'm going to lay that one down. And then I saved the gold ones as well because I'm a nut. And I know this should come as no shock to you guys, really. All right, so now we're going to grab my little Thule guy here, and we're going to lay it on top of the other one. And then it too will be dimensionalized like sunshine. I just got to get it lined up and then press down. Does that look good? That looks good. And there we go. So I've got, that's a card right there. Sunshine Kisses. Then on the inside, I will be stamping birthday wishes. And I mean, and there you go. There, that's it, guys, really, for one of these cards. Now I'm going to come over to here. Oh, wait. But we notice you have a tag. We notice we have a couple of holes here that, you know, you want to put something through them. And I thought about that. So I just happened to have grabbed this and tossed it in the stuff to bring here. So my evil plan is to grab my little Nouveau crystal drops and do a couple of nice little dots so that it looks like Brad's. This one came out a little wonky, so if I add a little bit more, let's see. And I'm going to just tap it. And then, so you guys see, so it'll still level out. This one needs a little help. But now I have two little, you know, pseudo Brads here. So I'm going to move this, God only knows where I'm not going to touch it for a while. And it will dry and it will level out. Okay, so we moved that one. Now you can tell that's what I'm going to do with this guy as well. So we're going to go ahead. I actually want to, at the very least, lay down kisses, believe it or not. And what did I pick up here? I must have picked up a piece of the foam. Maybe it's trying to tell me something. Maybe it's telling me, you know, subliminally, no, you want to dimensionalize me. No, I don't. But we're just going to squirt a little bit of glue. And I'm just kind of marching to the beat of my own creative drummer. God help us all. So there we have kisses now down. Now here again, I did not like how the white background, that just does not, absolutely does not work for me. I'm assuming everybody else is in agreement with me. So I've got my sunshine here. So now what I've got is I'm planning on using all the other pieces. So this is the bottom layer. So I'm thinking of just putting it here in the corner and then layer that one on top of it and that one there. And I was planning on putting this little guy right here and then laying the sunshine like right on top of it. So, and that's as good as it gets. Because this is more, I mean, it doesn't have to be perfect. It's, you know, hopefully the person who ultimately gets it appreciates it. You know, you can sit here and we could spend here 10 years going crazy trying to figure out what I'm going to do here. Or we can just go. And I have chosen to just go. So we're going to lay these down, pick up these on my little thingamajiggers off, my little release. And now we're going to lay this one, line it up. Right? I'll do a little bit. Okay, we're going to let this go here for a second and turn it upside down so that I can, if I line up these guys, everything else is going to fall into place. There we go. There we go. So I just have to line up the petals. And then I'm going to get at it. I don't like on these dimensionals, even though they're meant to be, I believe, 5 layers deep. No. That is, no, I think that is too much. The most, this is just me. The most I go usually is 3. Maybe I may have done 4. I can't remember. But I think 3 is enough dimension. That is more than enough. And then we could put our little guy here. I could dimensionalize him, but I'm not going to because I'm going to put the sunshine like right here. So it'll kind of like overlap. So he looks perfect right there in that corner. That's my personal opinion. And, you know, your mileage may vary. You're entitled to it. We all have opinions, and we all know what they say about those. Right. And I'm very opinionated. And I make no sense. And I do crazy things. And it's all part of the madness. So now we have that flower just down. Now, I mean, I could put it in the middle. I don't know. I am really, really hung up on overlapping that flower just a little bit with my sunshine. Except that one's a little bit out of alignment. So let's grab one that's better aligned. They're always the one that I had one of these, and you really can't tell, but one of them, the S broke off. But you really can't tell. I got it put together pretty nicely. It's one of the 2 I did off camera, so that's why I did a couple on camera. That wasn't one. I struggled a little bit with this sentiment and my puddling method. I'm assuming part of it is also that I'm sitting here right in front of the window or sliding glass door that is full on open, so I'm getting a breeze. So I think my glue is drying faster than it normally does. So got that. Grab it from here. And I'm going to put it right there. And then let this get it down. Let's straighten it up a bit. And there we go. Where's my little tool here? Because I've got some schmutzes, but there we go. We're going to catch them. This dries matte anyway. But why mess with it? Okay, let's straighten that N out. And that S. This one's a kind of hard one to get straight. Honestly. Okay, I'm going to grab over here because I was die cutting over here at the other down. No, that's another gold one. I want a beige one. I mean, oh my goodness. There we go. So we're going to put our little dot right here. And pick up our friend with tweezers. Why, I don't know, because I have my little tool there. But we're going to lay it down. We're going to flip the gold one. Come on, gold one, flip. There we go. I'm going to put another dot of glue there. And then we're going to pick it up with this friend, with my friend here. Whoop. And press that down. And I think it's a little tiny bit off, it looks like to me. And I think we got a little tiny bit of schmutz right there, but not anymore. And there we go. So here is our other sunshine card. So more sunshine kisses. So we have the sunflower here, down here, and these as well. And now, so we'll set him aside. Oh, wait a minute. No. We are going to set him aside, but let's put down our 2 little pseudo brads here, one on each side. So we're just going to press, release. And then do the same here. Just, or squeeze, release. And they will self-level into 2 lovely little pseudo brads. I know, then it matches. This one, it matches perfectly. I knew it would. So I'm going to set that one aside. Now I'm going to come here and we're going to grab this one. This is our other friend. This is up top loading because we have this one. So we're going to grab another sunshine and more kisses. More kisses, kisses. So now all we have to do is put down our flower and we'll go right here. And there you go. So I have obviously more to go, but you guys get the gist of it. So these are the ones that I have done so far. We will maybe, oh, you know what? Go check my Instagram. I will post all of them on Instagram, which we'll see. If I say that, it'll make me do it. So, because my poor little Instagram is so sad. So, I mean, there you go, guys. This is, you know, just using a part, just a small part of the sunflower collection that I got from actually came from Craft Stash, okay? So I linked I will link that video to this one. So if you're interested in the collection, you can get all of those pieces. But I love it. I'm loving the paper. I'm loving what it's letting me do. I have a ton of paper to use and waste. And it allowed me to use some of my sunflowers here. So it's like, yes. So thanks a lot. Hopefully you enjoyed this. If you did, go ahead, give me a thumbs up and drop me a note if you want. And if you want to see more of this madness, because there it is, there's always madness here, then by all means subscribe and ring the bell, and you'll know when I'm on again with more of it. And meanwhile, I'm going to let you go. I'm going to keep on crafting. Have a wonderful day. And don't forget, everyone, we're all a little mad here in the Crafting Corner of Madness. So come, let's craft the madness together, okay? I'll talk to you guys later.